Hey everybody, and welcome to the Hot Tag with your girl Izzy. Today, I am so excited and honored to be joined by New York Times Bestselling Author, former world champion, and one of the newest additions to the WOW family as she is an executive producer. You have been waiting for her return. She is AJ Mendez. How are you?
I'm so good. Thank you for having me. You were so impressive.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me because I have grown up watching you, and it's really crazy just to sit next to you and to be interviewing you. Like, it's been a dream come true. So this is just a little surreal for me.
Oh my gosh, hearing like the sentence "I grew up watching you" is like makes me like my heart melt. It is the coolest thing in the world to me because there are so many people that I looked up to and I watched, and I just wished I could meet them or work with them one day, and to be able to know that I'm in a position to like foster the next generation. It's really cool.
You did that for me during my childhood, and literally this is so nuts, like I said. So your return to pro wrestling is probably one of the most unexpected things ever. It's going to send shockwaves to the pro wrestling world. I mean, it already has, but we got to know why WOW Wrestling.
Well, WOW is about the women. I think what's beautiful about women's wrestling is like that they are such special creatures. Like, we're a rare breed, and my favorite wrestling has always been women's wrestling. I'll skip over the guys match to watch the girls like my whole life. And so to see over the years how women have gone from being the most exciting part of the show to then you have WOW, where we are the show. We are the whole show. That is what inspired me. But also, I've gotten to be on TV. I got to make all my dreams come true. I'm in a new phase of my life where I'm creating. I have a production company. I'm a writer and a producer. And so to be able to connect those two worlds, my love of wrestling and my love of film and TV, and work behind the scenes as an executive producer, I could not pass that up.
It's so crazy now that you were in WOW because, like I said, it was so unexpected, and WOW is all about empowering women, and you do that every single day. And with you having this Hall of Fame worthy career and being a New York Times bestselling author, how have those two experiences prepared you for this new chapter in WOW?
I really enjoyed challenges. I like to aim really, really high and just say, I can figure it out. I live with bipolar disorder, and I always say that living with a mental health disorder is a gift because you see the world in a vibrant array of colors, and you don't believe in the impossible, and you really just believe in yourself, maybe to a delusional point. And that's always been my MO. It's if I can dream it, I can go be it. So to be able to succeed in wrestling was a dream. To become a New York Times bestseller was a lifelong dream. And to write TV and film has been a huge dream, and I'm doing that now. But to be an executive producer before I'm 35, thanks to the great Jeannie Buss for letting me stand alongside her, like, that's what it's all about, is women, giving women a hand up and supporting them for their next chapter. That's kind of a dream to me.
Yeah, and you're about to make history, and you've made history in the past before, so what does making history look like for you now in WOW Wrestling?
Well, when I was growing up, I didn't see a lot of women that looked like me on TV. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm tiny, I had asthma and bad skin, and I didn't look like all these supermodels. And I just never thought wrestling was a world I could succeed in. I never thought I was the type of person that belonged on television. And so I had to create that space for myself, and I had to become that character for myself to see myself on TV. That's a hard journey, and it shouldn't be that hard, and not everyone should have to do that. And so my goal now is to create those characters for the next generation so little girls at home can see themselves represented on TV and know that there is nothing that is impossible. If you can see it, you can be it.
I literally love what you just said there because when I would watch you as a kid, you would make me feel like I don't know why I'm getting choked up because, like, it's kind of crazy because I don't know. Sorry, I'm crying. No, I know. It's crazy because, like, okay, I know, because I'm like, keep it serious, Izzy. Like, this is big. This is Lifetime.
Tears are beautiful.
I know. So it's crazy because I watched you as a kid. I'm like, oh my God, I love her. And you were like the reason why, like, I fell in love with wrestling and, like, how I continue to love it. So, like, interviewing you now, it's like, it's nuts. So thank you for everything. I can't believe I've never cried in an interview. So this is like a little weird for me. But as I was saying, we all watched you. I just gotta move on. We all watched you growing up, and the WoW superheroes and the team, including myself. We all looked up to you. So, what does it mean to you to be as like this role model to everybody, including the team?
Oh my gosh. Well, oh my gosh. Well, you made my entire day.
That's a big honor.
Girls like you, young women like you, are why I wanted to do this in the first place. If there was one person I could affect, or one person that could see themselves, then my job was done. So you've given me that gift, so thank you. I don't take that responsibility for granted, and I think that when you have people listening to you, you better say something worthwhile. Mm-hmm. And so that's kind of been my goal in wrestling, and everything I've done after. I've just wanted to be a responsible role model for girls like you, and my hope is that you blow me out of the water. You do a million better things than I could have ever done, and I know that you will, because each generation just gets so kick-ass and so wonderful, and I can tell that at 14 you were a superstar. So please go take over the world.
Okay, girl, you gotta stop, because I'm getting choked up. I'm crying. Everybody in this room is crying. It's just it's a moment. This is so crazy, but finally I gotta ask you, everybody wants to know this, including myself. Could we see you in the WoW wrestling ring? I mean, I would want to see it. I'm just saying.
So I will say, I say the same thing in every interview, and it's always never say never, but don't hold your breath. And what I mean by that is that I never say never to anything physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm healed from everything I've gone through in wrestling. I could technically do it, but I'm so enjoying it, letting the next generation have their spotlight. I got to do everything I wanted to do. So it really would have to be, is that challenge there? I don't think the girls need me there. I think that they are going to take over the world all by themselves.
You're absolutely right, and we're just so excited to see you as part of WoW Wrestling on CBS. Congratulations on returning. Huge deal. I'm just incredibly excited for you, and really thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Can I adopt you now?
Yes, you could. Sorry, Dad. I love AJ, but but seriously, thank you so much, and thank you guys for tuning into this episode of The Hot Tag with your girl Izzy. We will see you guys next time.